Can physical core values help supersize your business? Let's talk about this today. Sharon Horne-Ellstrom here. And our topic today with respect to physical aspects of our business is, what are our physical core values? What core values do we have that we want to make sure that our physical plants, our physical locations, anything physical about our business, which includes you and your folks, by the way, is in alignment with what you want to create for your business. Now, I look at this by saying, okay, what are my top core values with respect to health and well-being and the physical aspects of that? It might be, I expect a certain level of cleanliness or standards of cleanliness. That might be one. It might be that I expect the condition of our actual physical facilities to be at a certain level and continually improving. We almost always have it either in our home or in our businesses. I used to call mine the shop, right? I called my Italian food manufacturing business the shop. But there's always ongoing maintenance things that had to be done to maintain that physical facility. And we were a USDA, of course, and Department of Agriculture inspected plant. So we had all kinds of things with respect to that and regulation that we always did, but we always went above and beyond that because I wanted to make sure we were never going to have a violation. So, or anything that was wrong that we weren't supposed to be doing. To me, if I wasn't going to feed it to my kids and my grandkids, I certainly wasn't going to ever make it or do something that would be against anything. So it didn't matter, again, because that was my core value. My standard was much higher than the government's standard in terms of regulation. It's a topic for another day. Believe me, I could go on and on and on about that subject. So today, we want to think about, and I say let's use our 10-3-1 tool and brainstorm at least 10 possible core values for the physical aspects of our business. And physical can be anything. It can be your location. And if you're on the internet, guess what? We still have physical aspects and physical things related to our business that we need to take into consideration. And so don't say, oh, I can skip this one because I only have an online business. Guess what? There's still physical things. You got a laptop, you got a phone, you got a microphone, do you have a ring light, whatever. Those are physical things that need to be taken into consideration. But overall, we want to consider our top 10 core values, and then we're going to pick and share our top 3. What are the top 3 things with respect to your business and the physical location of your business that are most important to you? Now, I have a bunch of businesses, so I'm going to merge it all into one somehow and figure out how to describe that. But I think that our core values tend to stay with us all the time. So I have some core values like around continuous improvement, making the world a better place, which is, it's important to me. It's a core value to me. So my businesses and all the decisions we make, I want them to be in alignment with that. So if we're looking at expanding and creating a new or another franchise, or not, I don't have franchises, but another unit, say I wanted to set up another factory in a different location, there's all kinds of environmental and logistical and other considerations that have to match my core values in order to make that decision or that choice. So what are we doing today? We are identifying our top 3 core values in the area of our physical, all the physical aspects of our business. Because if we know what our core values are, it's really easy to make decisions going forward. It either is in alignment with those or it's not. And to me, it got really easy when I started to do the core value exercise on a regular basis for the different areas and aspects of my life, because it's super easy to say no now. If it isn't in alignment with where I'm going and what I'm trying to do, and I have to say no today about something. Somebody asked me to do something and I'm like, I went on it. I spent a few minutes on it, tried to figure it out, but I'm not in a position that I want to learn a whole new platform and a whole new way of communicating when I already got a dozen different ways of communicating set up. So I'm gonna have to explain that to them, but it's a no because it's not in alignment with what I'm trying to do, if that makes sense. So it makes decision making really easy, which to me helps us to grow and build and supersize our business. It helps us to see the opportunities that are all around us that we're not even letting ourselves see because we're so bogged down in things that aren't for us. So that's why I like to structure the beginning of the challenge each month to really be clear on who we are, what we want, and why it's important to us. And then we can also start tweaking away at, okay, well, that thought and that belief go against my core value. We got to figure this out. And so we'll do some of that. All right. If I can help you in any way, hit me up and ask. Otherwise, have an awesome day. Share those 3 physical core values. I will share mine. If I can help you, ask. Otherwise, I'll be with you tomorrow.